Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. South Africa's Sasol, along with joint applicants, is taking steps to join the global search for shale gas, a move that heralds the first South African participation in the so-called global shale gale. Mining Weekly editor Martin Creamer is in the studio to tell us more. Welcome to the studio, Martin.
Thanks, Shannon.
Can you briefly tell us where shale gas is found and what it is mainly used for?
Well, it's been in sedimentary rock and it's been used very moderately because it's been difficult to get at. But technology has changed all that, and with horizontal drilling and the fracturing that they use, they're now able to liberate a lot more gas than before. So while America thought it was running out of natural gas, which the shale gas is, it's now drowning in natural gas.
How do they actually extract it?
Well, it's a horizontal drilling process to get to the gas, which the shale rock harbors this gas. So they get to it horizontally, and then they use water and chemicals and sand to actually put pressure on the rock to break it. They call it fracturing, and the people on the ground call it fracking. And this is what's causing a bit of environmental concern, because they feel that perhaps this use of the chemicals in the water could create a pollution effect. And so some environmentalists are already asking the Americans to stop giving out permits to allow this drilling, because it's happening all over the place.
Based on that now, what has actually led to the increased interest in the gas, and what benefit will it have for South Africa?
Well, natural gas is something that's got an energy to it, and it's a low carbon energy. So people have been seeking it. And in South Africa, we haven't really concentrated on shale gas. It hasn't been a source of gas for us because this technology wasn't around. Now, all of a sudden, Sasol, together with partners, a Norwegian partner Statoil, and an American partner, Chesapeake, and Chesapeake's very active in the United States at the moment. They've asked the South African government, the Department of Minerals and Energy, for permission, for a permit to drill in our Karoo region in the hopes of liberating a lot of the shale gas, because the sweet spot for Sasol is that Sasol has got a unique gas to liquids process. And because now this new technology has opened up this new gas find, and the natural gas prices have been dropping because there's now more of an abundance, it hasn't impacted the oil price. And that's where Sasol goes. It converts that gas into oil. And as the gap between the two widens, it gets a very good profit margin.
Now, shale gas has been called simply the most significant energy innovation so far this century. Can you expand on that?
Yeah, and the people who are saying it, people like Daniel Yegan, and he's the SERA chairperson, and people like ConocoPhillips CEO Jim Mulver. I mean, they've been giving those sort of comments about how remarkably contributory this gas is going to be, and talking it in grandiose terms. I hope this actually has legs. I hope it's not just a flavor of the month, but it seems that these people have looked into it. People who are in the energy game every minute of the day are waxing lyrical about the prospects that this shale gas brings. And we're hoping that we can find some shale gas in the Karoo, which would be a fantastic low-carbon feedstock for Sasol in the first instance. But I mean, there could be a lot of other uses as well.
Sounds very interesting. Thanks for joining us, Martin.
Great pleasure, Shannon.
That's the show for today. Join us again next time for more news and insight into what's happening in the mining world.